Welcome to Mode.London. My name is Tommy Biz, and tonight we have a packed show for you. We are starting off with the sounds of Motion Hyrule, followed by Femi Santiago, followed by Scandoos, who's going to take over for the Pass the Torch special in honor of the late, great Ty. Curtis, Motion Hyrule, what are you saying?
Yes, I'm doing good, my brother. Like, listen, man, I just, obviously, as my brother Tommy said, it's, oh, shit. Man forgot us to do the one thing I was supposed to do, you know, because True say you didn't have to do that. So, yeah, as my brother Tommy was saying, like, we're here for the Pass the Torch special in honor of Ty. Ty is a hip-hop legend in the scene. Like, we've you know, all grown up listening to the Donny. Yes, man like mass. And yeah, we got Femi Santiago, who I'm going to be doing an interview with in a little piece. Yes. But yeah, anyway, without further ado, I'm gonna start you off, man. Like, yeah.
Some vibes.
Energy is Okuchuku Godwin Chidoke.
Turn the lights down in here. It was a bittersweet, cold English evening. Autumn leaves danced in between the fingers and thumbs of the city. Traffic jolted along, reluctant as ever. The city's architecture was silent as people passed through it, waiting for nightfall to resume so that they could continue conversations that were always interrupted by dawn. Tempers flared. Tempers bubbled over into slight scuffles that were swept up by the fear of police interruptions or interventions. In the inner city, people are busy being into what they're into, be it a type of look, type of gang, or type of colleague, or kind of music. The news. The news informs most people that they are safe from harm because Big Daddy institution will always make them feel more comfortable than others. Below me, mice congregate and patiently wait for me to turn off the lights or leave the house so that they can continue their Krypton Factor-like game show activity in and around my living room. In and around my premises. The premise I don't even own, I only rent. Takeaways offer you food, cooked without love or consideration. Takeaways offer you food at a standard that they wouldn't accept for themselves or their families. Adverts constantly remind me that it's in my best interest to purchase something I may never really need. A Hoover with golf clubs, please. Voyeuristic game shows prepare me for what will soon be us, big brother. How you like me now? Past and present governments begin to look and sound the same. People die, babies are born. Emotions rage against hormones and blood vessels, and I watch with amusement as my body becomes even more bitter at the world as I grow older. September the 11th. All of a sudden, people are paying attention to a problem that didn't begin on the 10th. The phrase, nobody's perfect, is an understatement. Nothing was ever meant to be. The world exists. And even as I write, I'm as guilty as the next. As an artist, as a performer. Because I have a platform to share blunt thoughts. But I don't. All I want you to do is buy my album. I want you to think I'm better than the next. When truly, I can't see 5 years ahead from now. Most people love, some people don't. Some love animals more than they love people. Some people just want to be treated equal.
Pops never told me, but I know he used to hold keys. Payback feel like a dog when you got no trees. Can't trust nobody word, niggas so grease. Swam across the Atlantic, you brought your floaties. Hit a lick on your uncle and his racist homies. Keeping all my business to myself, niggas nosy. Speak softly, walk harder, you all caught up. Every joint a bullseye, peep the black archer. King nod shot with serfs, y'all lack culture. Roll around with black berets, the enforcers. See the hustle in my fingertips, feel nigga shit. I don't got no time for the whites or the ignorance. Gaining new knowledge got me holding different tenements. Robin Hood part 2, take it to my niggas rich. Trying to quote a voice in my head, but it still persists. You ain't get a piece of the pie, you ain't built for this. I'ma take it all from these honkies, even the privilege. Take it with a grain of salt, no matter what it's written in, nigga. Yeah, no matter what it's written in. I'ma take it all from these honkies, even the privilege. Take it with a grain of salt, no matter what it's written in, nigga. I'ma take it all. Cheap spliffs to mine detonate. Show all the real niggas love. I can't never hate. Made a little tea with the drugs. Got a second face. EP took you a year. I was on record A. Shorty kept dragging me down. Had to separate. In their face blowing a pound. Don't respect the Jakes. Jokers all up in the deck. Won't check the A. Saw you piecing up with the cops, nigga. I can't relate. Big bass smoke out the whip. In the V-dub. See your niggas flashing their guns. They couldn't beat thugs. In the South, A-Town down. I throw the piece up. Little last buzz you had was only 3 months, nigga. It's only 3 months.
Spell. Shanks and Shivs.
got it, come get it, let's go. You're on it and I'm on it, so get with it. When I saw you, I was like, damn, clapping my hands, I applaud you. You should be in damn, cause you're straight down. Hella pretty, but her attitude straight stang. Did I get the digits? Damn right. If she acts digi, I got another ting on standby. Always got draw with me, you know I stand high. Later I'm jiggy, I smash that with hang time. I throw my pizzies out, the piggies think it's gang signs. Niggas getting jealous cause we're winning by a landslide. My old bitch is faded out like landlines. My new bitch is away getting them tan lines. I'm in the studio and so I roll up. Last couple months, all my shit has been gold dust. As of recent, I show ratchets no loss, but still they wanna tempt me with that sexy low cut. I'm out here on my Presley, on my Kings to show me love. I'm on my Wesley Schneider, I'm techie, deadly, all of the above. Now she know my name, she won't forget it. And yeah, I know the game, so when I lay you down, I leave you spinning. Get it, girl, girl, get it, girl, girl, get it. Get it, girl, girl, get it, girl, girl, get it. You want it, I got it, come get it, let's go. You're on it and I'm on it, so get with it. Let's get it, girl, girl, get it, girl, girl, get it. Get it, girl, girl, get it, girl, girl, get it. You're on it, I got it, come get it, let's go. You're on it and I'm on it, so get with it. When you saw me, you were like, he's pizzy gang, I know what he's about, and so I shouldn't. Didn't say you wouldn't, didn't take long before a wooden behavior began to loosen up. I'm about to get that pudding. Couple drinks later, we're like the best of friends. At the bar with tequilas, the wave is Mexican. It's like a piece of pie, easy I gets it in. Turns out she had a man, I guess she's gonna be stressed again. Get it, girl, girl, get it, girl, girl, get it. You had it, magic, you lost it, now forget it. Pizzy, so I'm busy. Skippy, yes I am, bitch. Piffing on that dank, I'm tripping off of some of that damn pit. I'm like Money Mayweather, how I land it. I poker face and treat poker games like gambit. I'm in the club and pretty girls surround me, and all they wanna do is fucking get high like Towley. Get it, girl, girl, get it, girl, girl, get it. Get it, girl, girl, get it, girl, girl, get it. You want it, I got it, come get it, let's go. You're on it and I'm on it, so get with it. Let's get it, girl, girl, get it, girl, girl, get it. Get it, girl, girl, get it, girl, girl, get it. You're on it, I got it, come get it, let's go. You're on it and I'm on it, so get with it. It's my shit.
Boy the chicken and a blade, plantain chips and AKA. Look both ways on the same road. Look anywhere for the sun. This is London, London. I'm with the rugged and the unsung. Still singing love songs to boom bap. New flats trying to block suns. We done chewed through, screwed loose since I moved back. You can't see me like who's that? Ain't no far land I can't step to like grandma before me. I've been 4C for 6 blue moons. White tooth combs and a good you. There's still some muscle group booze in my soup. Boo boo, I'ma need 20 on the lucky please. Might pick a quick Twix and a bet VB. I'm 20p short, but boss got me. A shit might pick another Twix if he letting me. Bet free me as black British, no gimmicks. Ain't seen Nigel in a minute. Me, I blessed the day I see the motherland again. Me, I'm just praying I'm forgiven, I'm forgiven. I got soul, I got soul, I got soul, got soul, my friend. I got soul, I got soul, I got soul. Keep telling them life is good, my love. Hope it doesn't fuck up, but even if it does, look what we discovered, love. Hey, look what we discovered. Pain is full of other love. Marking through, we point to the
Sticky fingers from the Roman coast villages. Iron grill, I'm on to whoever's unfinished. She show it's time to build a true king in my own mind. These half believers pray when they need something. After that they keep fronting. I put in work when Biggie put 5 carats embarrassing his baby girls here. The real question is, did it hurt? Pocket full of punches and a head full of problems for you. Plus I got a hat to match anything I put on. Rum and coke spillages, lasers, robots, costume changes. I bless any stage I put my foot on. It's rap on hiatus, I'm back with a vengeance. The anti-Midas turn rope chains to African pendants. A king rolls solo, why follow the tribe? You're walking with lions, best swallow your pride. No biggie, stay home, let these others take the credit like payphones. They ain't stupid, they know, everything I say is cold. A stage show without Connie in, it's like a birthday card with no money and don't fuck about. Yo, I'm Godzilla stunt double, what? You're just some other nigga spunk bubble. Blood check my history, I do shows, I go home, I spell my name in cash like I'm busy, be cold. Chill for one day and they froze, play them like dwarfs in the crowd and make them stay on their toes. I'm Connie, it's just the way that it goes. I've been on the guest list since 97, I don't need to rhyme the last line.
Come with me, I'll take you there, for there's nothing left for me down here, so let's elevate.
Yo, really I cannot explain cause my mind did it. The lyrically inclined rhyme wizard, the analyzed lyrics trying to find why I defy physics through the projection of my spirit. And yo, they say time's money and I'm working with a time limit. It's my time but there's nothing I can buy with it, and it won't last. No cash, I am broke as a joke, don't laugh. No stocks to accumulate in this cold world. You need a cold heart, that's a cold fact. No money amounting, just a broke back. I gotta let 'em have it, why would I hold back? I sold this, sold that, it was so potent. When it goes into your nose, you'll be floating, trying to rip the shirt off your back like Hulk Hogan. Fuck you, the new slogan. If you had all the money in the world, would you give it away? Philosophy of a motherfucker, live for the day. It's only a piece of paper, but to it I'm a slave. The money's gonna kill me, then it's gonna spit on my grave. My 16s will move quick and it's shut off a spade. I get in your soul like shit on the page. Foundation I have made, every brick I have laid. Building and demolition, my particular trade. Cause I can build your whole career and I can take it away. Yes, from under your feet, the hunger is deep. The king of the jungle, the beast, the thunder disease. 100 degrees, can somebody please recognize me and hits go together like bumps with cheese, like honey with bees. I'm still a prince, running with bees. Treat niggas like these, like trees.
Phil niggas and the E brothers. Popping blunts and sit behind again. It's Phil niggas and the E brothers.
Fucking up the program, nigga. Hip got in by the hairs of my chinny chin. I'm tired of eating beef lo mein, all the same. My clothes carry Kool-Aid stains. I'ma live the life on the streets. Exceed the rest cause I'm that cool ass fellow. Bringing you uptown with the funky sound and piano. My graceful lingo's the go. You can't get around my outlandish behavior. Furthermore, I render strictly as a favor. I latch on the beats like that freak across the street that I lock my meat for some cash and a quick bite to eat. I'm funky as I wanna be, Duke. I'm giving shouts to my kindred, the H1 clan. I'm representing my man, Harlem, USA.
It's the E brothers bringing them up with the text.
It's the real, I'm out to get ill with this skill.
Time to catch wreck. Hey yo, Pip, you wanna chill?
you understand? It's the kid with the funk.
Stop the fun so we can boom all alone.
Call up my homie Rock Cigar and I dash to the polo. Got the funk flow, so understand it, handle it. Kid, I got the text that you caught me red-handed. Wait, I got the funk, that's my ammo.
All the way uptown with the funky sound and piano.
Me and my clique, we catch wreck in a sec. Stop and get the drop and put the L to your neck. Take a step back, rewind the track. Don't make a move, yo fool, cause it's a disaster for real. Bust down your pockets and hit me with the loot. Cause you's a snitch, I give your chicks the boot. Just klepto, right in my style, I'm on the F. You can try your dry flow, I end up wet. My homie, my melody, what's the deal? Let it slide or do what we feel, got back to still. So I can blast off like a beat.
and also your soft kiss. We went shopping at Macy's, skating at Lacey's, cut off all my dime pieces, even Thick Stacy. Thinking in this rental, blasting instrumentals. How we first met was all on my mental. It was that great adventure, the Batman ride. Thought I was dead, cause first this fat man tried. The sun beaming, Federation scheming, but you was clocking DiBiase, must have been daydreaming. Waiting online, wishing she was all mine, shooting the gift, exchange digits, the whole nine. Spent about $850 in Atlantic City. After you, boo, my attitude is real.
Scenery sunny, act one, near a money machine. Jumped out the cream Lex with the jack. She rocked the black tennis skirt with Stan Smiths. About a size 6, jewels, chinky eyes, long hair, bow-legged, her thighs was thick like she ran track. For what it's worth, shorty was made from the best things on this earth, like a snapper. Want to drink her to quench my thirst. Jump in the coupe and do my joint in reverse. Hey boo, I was watching you.
I was watching you.
Here's my number. Call me at the crib at 2.
Perfect combination. There's no other relationship like this. I know
to make me write the song. Used to have it going on, our feelings were so strong. Your age 26, my #1 draft pick. From all the rest, got first dibs. Plus your own crib, you just flew back in town.
From where, son?
From Dallas. And says she wants the tall man to come to her palace. I'm over there tonight to watch the Bulls catch licks from the Knicks. And at halftime, I watch Rod Strix give his anism. I feel lucky to shoot the jism in the triangular prism, and that's the realism.
Where she live, kid?
Out in Bed-Stuy.
Do or die.
Come on now, baby, cause I'm packing.
I got the phone call at 2.
It's me, boo. Oh, she said, you know, why don't you come to the crib where we could wine and dine and relax on the low and drink more. By the way, I just saw your video.
Yeah, true, I'm coming through. Give me an hour. Jumped out the shower and buried my body in baby powder. Dip wears plus my hair smells like Nexus. Yo, I jump into the Lexus on the highway. It's a Friday, can't wait to see ya. I pick up 2 slices from the local pizzeria.
Perfect combination. No other relationship like this. I know we're gonna last.
Got to the crib about 8. She told me wait in the living room. Be back real soon. On HBO tonight is Platoon. Laid back in this recliner, sex on my monitor. Playing pity pat, watching Fritz the cat.
In the driveway and through on the club, playing Nas One Love, drinking OE. She told me her address was 003. I slowly walked up the steps and rung her back bell, talking on myself.
I skated to the back, I see black nights and smell Fahrenheit. That's when Shorty took flight.
What's the deal, fam? What's the real plan? Shorty flashed, knocking over trash like she was running the 40-yard dash. Let's hit the club and start from scratch, cause all I wanted us to be was the perfect match.
Perfect combination. We're a perfect combination. Perfect combination. We're a perfect combination.
Yeah, so this next part of the show, normally we'd have K Zoro doing this, but yeah, I've stepped in to fill in, so yeah, hope I'm doing a good job. Anyway, without further ado, we're gonna get this interview started. So we've got Femi Santiago.
Wow, go on, brother. What's good, everyone?
Yes.
It's been a while since I've done anything like this, so bear with me.
Yes. All right. Now, obviously, Femi and New Guardz, we did a show recently or whatever. Yeah. So
fun, man.
I'm just gonna start off. Tell me what that was like, the rehearsals and all that stuff.
You know what? It was like throwing myself back into the deep end when it came to like that kind of musical collaboration and interaction with like some amazing people, man. Like, yeah, it was cool because I was really thinking to myself, damn, I haven't done this in a while. You know, played alongside other band members. I'm not a session musician, like I'm a musician, but and it was like, it was daunting at first, but the guys were so easy to work with, and you know, we catch joke, and it's like it was just pleasure to play with them that night, man.
Because I was actually there, you know, like I was in the audience and I was watching, and like actually seeing you like go from tune to tune and different man's songs as well. And I was like, Now that leads me on to my next thing. So we met. I think it was about 5, maybe 6 years ago.
Maybe even more than that, bro.
Like so, there was a jam. It's called KOB Jam, and this dope girl. Her name's Mawa, but she puts on these events. That particular event was at if I'm not wrong about this, it was upstairs at the Ritzy in Brixton.
It was, yeah. I remember.
And I had like sort of met you because I filled in to play guitar. I had to learn a song on the fly, and we was doing that. And like
you shut it down, by the way, man.
Oh,
that was a sick night.
So what I wanted to ask you, because obviously I've seen you like being a musician myself and playing for you, and then I've seen you like be a musician and play with other people. What do you prefer?
My biggest love has always been singing. Like that's my first instrument. You know what I'm saying? Like it always will be. But I think playing for other people is just a different dimension. You know, like I enjoyed learning other people's songs. It taught me new chords that I haven't really used so much as well. You know, jazz-wise, especially when we were playing for Amy Hardman as well. Like, you know, a lot of her stuff is so jazz embedded, like, and I don't know. I think the interaction we had, like, when we were not just playing live, like, that night, but in the rehearsals, that was growth for me as well. Do you know what I'm saying, as a musician? So, like, I want to do it more, to be honest. Yeah. That's
definitely,
really the thing, man.
Do that,
I'm
do
down.
that. Actually, you know what?
Shout out Direwolves.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, so leads me on to my next question. So let's run it back.
Go on.
So like, music-wise, like, what did you start with?
Boy, I started with saxophone, funny enough, when I was like about 5. It was kind of like that was the instrument that stood out to me the most, like, from people I'd watched at the time, you know, 80s and stuff, and well, it was like early 90s. I didn't play it for long. Like, I lost my baby teeth, like, quite young, or my milk teeth, should I say? So, you know, obviously you got to bite down on the reed. So I didn't have those front teeth at the age of 8, and I had to take on a different instrument. I was vexed about it. I'll tell you, I was crying and everything. But I took on piano then. And then piano kind of like I fell in love with piano, man. Like, that was a route way to not just learning how to play the instrument, but also in terms of writing songs, because a few years later I was already writing songs, man. And
you know, I've still got like sax in my head. So can you play Careless Whisper?
Probably not now. give me like a couple of weeks. I could probably do it. Yeah. All right. We got YouTube now, man. You know what I'm saying? Best way to learn anything.
All right. So like, when it comes to your sound, I've heard you play. I've you know, personally, for me, I feel like it's R&B. How would you describe your sound?
I draw from a lot of the things that I kind of like listened to as a kid. While I was obviously learning those instruments and whatnot. Like, one of the biggest bands and influences for me was Jamiroquai at the time.
Whoa.
And and that acid jazz caught me, man. Like, in early 90s, you know what I'm saying? And like, I just listened to them over and over again. JK, you know. His voice for me was kind of like a tone that I didn't necessarily have, but I really wanted to reach that kind of tone. So it was kind of like a good ballpark to work towards.
Favorite album of his? I know what mine is. That's why I'm asking you.
It's hard to choose, man. To be honest, it is really hard to choose. But like,
there's no right or wrong answers.
And I know there isn't. I just find it hard to choose between two. Like, Emergency on Planet Earth.
Yes, that was the right answer.
Yeah, for me, that, you know what it is. I'll tell you something. Stuart Zender, the bass player.
Yeah.
Like, his bass lines in that across that whole album, like, that's what really caught me in that whole album. It was the groove and the vibe, man. So a lot of my music has got a lot of those influences. I love that kind of like intricacy of mixing electronic with live, and do you know what I'm saying, etc. And I do that throughout all of the beats. I mean, I've had a track that just came out not long ago that I produced for Logic and Terry Walker. And that's very much that kind of eclectic style. When you listen to the track, it's called Don't Jealous Me. And like that kind of beat was what I made a lot back in the day. Like, I still kind of do now, but yeah, your sound evolves. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Funny enough, by the way, I just want to mention, you mentioned Marwa as well, from Coyote Jam.
Yeah.
You know, she just, ironically, I'm about to perform at her next event.
Okay,
She's opening a little restaurant, Moroccan restaurant in Ladbroke Grove.
Oh, right, yeah.
So I'm performing there on the 24th.
24th.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
yeah. So anybody wants to come down, come down. Do you know what I'm saying?
I'm in yard for that. But and actually on the 24th, like,
quick plug on the 24th. Also, if you're not going to Femi sing, you can come to my album launch with Ray Vendetta.
I'm coming. Once I'm done there. It is, but I'm gonna come to your thing after. Trust.
Right, wait. You can come to Tommy Biz and Ray Vendetta's Double Dragon album launch on the afternoon of the 24th. Then you can go and see Femi in the evening.
Or you could go Jamaica.
We can do both of them. Trust me. Trust me. Because I'm gonna be at both still. So yeah. Come on, man. I ain't missing that. Ray as well. You're my guy. It's cool.
All right. Hey. Okay. So a few more questions. All right. So obviously, I know that you've got the link with Mass, but how did you guys meet?
Boy, Logic brought me to your studio, innit? Remember back in the day? Yeah. And then they brought me. He brought me down. Yeah, and this was the early days when I was kind of like hanging with Logic, and we were touring a little bit around that time. You know, making a lot of tracks.
What was your sound then?
then I was kind of, I was going through a little phase of, maybe because I was around that particular circle, like I was going through a phase of a lot of government-led kind of like tracks and a lot of that soulful sound, you know. But you like it's a lot of the neo soul kind of stuff. Like I was hitting a lot, you know, because we were active. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we were trying to use our words for power and to cause change.
I like that. I like that.
Do you know what I'm saying? And there were a lot of us, man. Amy True, too many to mention. Do you know what I'm saying? But like, you know, the People's Army. Do you know what I'm saying? Shout out as well. But yeah, that's how I met Mass. And you know, when me and Mass linked up, I think it was a link of two brilliant minds. You know what I'm saying? Like, not just musically, but outside of that as well. And you know, like we always have deep conversations as much as we bust joke. Do you know what I'm saying? So he's my brother. You know what I'm saying? And like I'm blessed to have known people like this for so long, because they've helped with my growth as well. And you know, as an older brother, like that's what it is. Yeah, it's been a while. 15 years. Whoa. Other maybe less than that, man. But 12 maybe or something. You know what I'm saying? About 12 years maybe. Yeah, but who cares, man? It's more than a decade, isn't it? You get me? But man are still young, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's it. All right. So like I know you sing, you songwrite. You play various instruments, guitar,
piano, bass. I love bass.
Saxophone. Any other hidden talents?
I play cello as well. I was a cellist back in the day. I started playing cello when I was about like 11. When I started secondary school, and carried on. I played as part of an orchestra. I remember in Europe as well, like when I was in France, studying music then as well. So like I've had a lot of like adventures in music and whatnot. More recently, I ran recording studios and I kind of got more into the whole technical side of things. And now I mix and master a lot for a lot of people. Obviously, I produce for people as well. So I'm an all-rounder, man. Like, you know, I don't try and limit myself when it comes to music. And the only thing I've left to other people is DJing, man, car. I don't know. Like, for me, I think I've done so much in music, like, and I know so many DJs and I know how much time it takes and dedication to actually, you know, be an amazing DJ kind of thing. Like that, I haven't really been put off of it, but I already do enough, man, in music. Like, I'm collaborating with DJs.
You got them hats.
Yeah. I'm not trying to get too many.
Do you remember that
you
cartoon mask?
Yeah. We switch it up when we need to.
Exactly.
That's it, man.
All right. So, okay. You mentioned the big influence being Jamiroquai. Could you name 3 others?
Whoa, Stevie Wonder.
Okay.
Really big one for me. You know what I'm saying? Vocally, I would say, like, the way I learned how to sing or taught myself how to sing was to really imitate not just the movement of somebody's vocal, you know, because of how intricate that can be, especially in that kind of music, funk and jazz and whatnot, but also the texture of the voice that they're using. Like, I should have really got into voice acting at some point, man, because I'm good at imitating textures and stuff, and different kind of voices and whatnot. And that's kind of taught me learning different singers' voices, like also Joe, you know, 90s Joe back in the day. Come on, man. The crooners. I was into the crooners, innit? Like Boyz II Men as well. Like, in particular, Wanye from Boyz II Men. Like, I think his voice for me was the most technical and just the intricacy of his movements. It taught me a lot.
You know, I'm so glad you said that, because I posted a little sort of video on IG, and it was about Wanye like singing "End of the Road."
Okay.
And his voice actually broke.
Yeah. I'm sure that was an accident.
He's like, baby, just don't let me go. That part.
Yeah.
That part was actually his voice breaking.
It was like,
it was breaking. Yeah, he couldn't actually get it.
But, I know what you're saying, but
like,
it came out so beautifully.
Yeah, Babyface just was like, we're sticking with that. So now that we've brought that up, are there any happy accidents that you've had that you could, you know?
In terms of what?
In terms of production, or in terms of recording, or even at a show, is there anything that you've done wrong that ended up right?
God. I mean, I've done certain things wrong on live on stage. I almost fell off stage when I was on The Voice years ago.
Wow.
Imagine, like on the BBC, I almost fell off the stage because I was so happy. I went to go and basically high five the band, innit? Because we had like a sick performance, and I didn't realize there was like a gap in between where the band was and where I was, and I literally went. And then somebody went, oh! And I was like, whoa,
you need
it was fell off. So that kind of went well. And I guess, you know what it is? I'm quite a natural person in the sense that I never try to take myself too seriously, man. And even in the whole realm of music, because I think what I learned from a lot of these old school singers, in particular what you were just talking about, the accidents that you make, I learned from, I was supporting Alexander O'Neill.
Oh,
you know,
okay,
old
yeah,
school,
yeah.
brother. A bad boy
What
singer.
is that? Monday, Tuesday,
Yeah,
Wednesday?
come on, old school. And I was supporting him in a few concerts he was doing in around London. And this was when I was young, and he gave me the best advice I've ever had in music. Honestly, he said to me, he's like, "Yo, dude, you know you good, like you real good, but why don't you try and just not be so good?" And I was like, "What do you mean by that?" And he was like, "Just allow yourself to fall off the note, fall off." You know, he kept saying to me, just be fluid with your vocal. Like, that's where you get the expression. And for years, I was pondering on this and trying to kind of like, how do I do that? Like, kind of thing. And then it hit me one day, like, when I was during a performance. I got so emotional in that performance because of what that song meant to me and losing somebody, I think, around that time. And, like, I let myself be raw for the first time in my life, live. And the response that I got from everyone was, wow. Like, and I'd never got that kind of response
It's
before.
like,
so
yo, this is really him.
Exactly.
This is really, really
and
him.
then now I've been aware of that and how to actually deliver that. Like it's taken me years, but I feel like I've mastered that. Like, and I can really connect emotionally with everything that's happening in sound.
Yeah.
So it's my favorite place to be, man. Anything to do with sound, man. Just put these frequencies around me.
Yeah, I think we can all say the same thing in that regard. All right, let me see if I've got any other questions for you. All right, so yeah, tell us what you're listening to now.
What I'm listening to? Do you know what? I listen to a lot of chill hop. I like. There's a lot of independent producers that appear on. You know, there's a chill hop essentials playlist. Yeah, on I listen to quite a lot on YouTube, and mainly because like I love the kind of like crossover genres, in particular around like when people are using jazz and lo-fi in it, you know what I'm saying, and electronizing, you know, like styles that normally aren't that way and stuff. It just offers a kind of like new realm, I think, for my creativity as well, and it opens my mind to things that I want to maybe make, do you know what I'm saying? And a lot of the time, my writing is like that. Like, I tend to like nowadays, I tend to write to other people's beats. And then I'll give it a chance usually to kind of ask them, yo, do you wanna collaborate? And if they don't, I'll make a similar thing. Yeah, because like we can't choose where we get inspiration from. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? It just hits us. Yeah. You know, as musicians, anybody I think who's a creative like out there listening, like
it's just like you link up with that frequency. And
yeah, that's it, and it happens in that moment. So you got to capture that moment when it happens, innit? That's it. So. Yeah,
all right. Well, I guess I'll just ask you, got any other upcoming shows apart from that?
On the 24th.
Yeah.
So not just yet. I did quite a lot in July, man, and like I got a bit tired. I can't lie, because I've just been off the scene for a little bit as a singer. But a lot of my focus is gonna be coming back to the stage moving forwards, because I've got a lot of new music to put out, a lot of the old kind of archive stuff, and some new things as well. And there's a young rapper I'm working with quite heavily at the moment, and kind of just producing him. Panny PH, man out there, young bro. He's doing really well, man. He's making waves. You know, he's only been rapping for 2 years and he's making waves already. Young 22-year-old now. So he's he wanted me to sing on a lot of his tracks, and I was like, yeah, hell yeah, come, let's do it. So he's put out about, I think, 12 of our tracks already in the past year. Yeah. It's like, and they're doing great waves, bro, like I said. So he's inspiring me a lot, like, to be more active and put my own tracks out, and cause I've got albums there, man.
Yeah,
like,
so you're getting out there.
So
as you're getting out there, where can we find you, man? Like,
I'm online, man. I'm online. Femi Santiago, anything. Like, just search that and you'll find me on everything, every kind of social media. Spotify is looking healthy at the moment for the first time, which is nice. YouTube Music as well, Amazon Music as well. If you hear, by the way, just as a little tiny plug, if you hear any, if any of you got Alexa devices or anything like that, I used to work for Amazon corporate for a little while, and I used to design advertising for them. So any of the adverts you hear in between Amazon Music songs or whatever, your boy has produced those, pretty much. Do you know what I'm saying? So they use a lot of my old stuff, but cool. It's all love.
well, thank you, Femi. Thank you, Femi. Listen, we're gonna now go on to Femi doing a little performance. I think the first track he wants to do is titled "Audacious."
You know what? I might even go live. Should we do Audacious first?
Yeah. Do you want to do that?
I don't mind, bro. You pick.
Okay.
I sing. I'm a jukebox, man.
Okay.
Just press play.
Okay, cool. Let's go.
Am I going live in 3, 2, 1? Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Seems like you are so far away, but that's all okay, 'cause I'm gonna see you soon someday. I know I feel this way, okay? So there's nothing to be ashamed of, babe. 'Cause I like you and you like me too. We're gonna go on a journey. One day I'll see you all on the other side of the globe. I'll come to you with my all, give it to you as you deserve. All that I can provide, that's the life I'm giving you. Sometimes when I look in your eyes, I see myself smiling back, 'cause I know you're audacious and audacious. Oh man, you're dangerous. You're my audacious love, audacious love, and audacious love. Oh man, you're dangerous. You're my audacious love. Ooh. Yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 soon we can be back in the same space. I wanna get out of this damn place. I wanna see that beautiful damn face and those eyes that make me feel like I can't change my mind. Don't wanna control the vibe, but sometimes I feel I really need the time. It's all reality in my system. I don't know how to organize everything I'm feeling. I just wanna fly through the sky with you, my love. So we can touch the clouds above with our love. And that's okay, 'cause this time in between us ain't nothing to worry about. No, I ain't gonna shout, I'm gonna scream out loud. You're my high audacious, audacious. Oh man, you're dangerous. You're my audacious love, audacious love, audacious. You're dangerous. You're my audacious love. Ooh, yeah, yeah. We are mine. You are. Woo! Oh, that's the wrong song still. Okay, take it back. This one's called Slow Dance. So just imagine taking the one that you love, holding them close, and just swaying to the sound. I wanna slow dance till the end of the night with you. Two-step to this romance. Turn our love into a tune. Just lay your head against my chest. What can I say? The sun feels different today. Even the cloud cover sees my lover in the night like no other. Hey, divine is the shine that illuminates our design. No shadows stuck in our inside, our perspective's fine. I wanna be where you are with no limit on time. No, I don't wanna get left behind. Wanna stay on this ride, right by your side. That is the extent of my delight. No, don't be shy, look in my eyes. Might be surprised by what you find. I wanna see you rise up to the highest height of earth. Only come down when you fall in love, then rise back up to the two of us. No, never leave you in the dust. Loving me, know that you can trust. Ooh, girl, I wanna slow this till the end of the night with you. To slip to this romance. Turn our love into what you just lay your head against my chest. Close your eyes, I've got the rest. So let's just go slow dance till we don't know where we are anymore. Come dance with me. Come on. Love, love, love. Thank you so much for having me. My guy. Gunfire shot. It's when I'm around these guys, trust me, they bring it out.
Count bass. About face. Count bass. About face. Too much pressure. Somebody might not make it today.
So much pressure.
It's too much pressure. Somebody wanna lock me away.
It's too much pressure.
It's too much pressure. Somebody might not make it today.
So much pressure.
It's too much pressure. Somebody wanna lock me away.
It's too much pressure.
Pressure.
Polarizing pressure to the lesson. Nowadays, everybody seem like they be stressing. They used to laugh at us, now look at how they dressing. Walk up to the usher to deliver my confession. Need a psychiatrist for this type of my profession. It's hard to survive if you alive, it's a blessing. Count 'em, and I can get it done with no discretion. Direction, and put the spotlight on my reflection. I'm vexing, no instructions needed, I went undefeated. If you catch a case, my nigga, I hope you beat it. They got a bench warrant for the homie, he been receipted. They gave him an L for the crime, and he depleted.
Too much pressure. Somebody might not make it today.
So much pressure.
It's too much pressure. Somebody wanna lock me away.
It's too much pressure.
It's too much pressure. Somebody might not make it today.
So much pressure.
It's too much pressure. Somebody wanna lock me away.
It's too much pressure.
Pressure.
Forgetting all things which are behind. Well-to-do count is now instantly new. Immediately fresher, too much pressure. Used to use my game to cash out and undress her. Cop a new coupe, catch some feelings and drool. Kick it with Snoop, enemies become your footstool. Tricking is unnecessary. Nowadays we make it rain on your commissary. Don't try this at home, results may vary.
Too much pressure. Somebody might not make it today.
So much pressure.
It's too much pressure. Somebody wanna lock me away.
It's too much pressure.
It's too much pressure. Somebody might not make it today.
So much pressure.
It's too much pressure. Somebody wanna lock me away.
It's too much pressure.
Too much pressure. Somebody might not make it today.
So much pressure.
It's too much pressure. Somebody wanna lock me away.
It's too much pressure.
It's too much pressure.
Yeah, she gave me a phone call almost a year to the day. Her number was still saved. And that's so unlike me, cause I'm the type that's quick to erase and replace. She said she misses my face. As I thought to myself that it was only one to share the same space. At the same place, she started bleeding again. And she telling me that she's still smelling me from our embrace. She wanna taste, so she said, was it an epiphany? It got me in your memory. I thought that we were history. But now you tell me that you're missing me. Was it an epiphany? It got me in your memory. I thought that we were history. Now you tell me that you're missing me. I said, hold up, wait. It sounds good, but you're so understood, girl. Let me set you straight. I got a lot on my plate, so these advances for second chances could all be too late. I can't relate. She said she just needed a break, cause she was bending just to blend in the city so fake. She had to escape and asked if I believed in fate. She got game, I did she not think like that trade. I might go for the bait when she said, yeah, she say I often race through her mind. If she wanted to apologize for wasting my time, saying she can make it up if the bridge isn't burned. Just set a date, she'll come through with some Guinness and herbs. Yeah, but as a man lives, so we learn. I done seen it all now as far as women concerned. She probably on the rebound like Dennis the Worm and looking for a substitute so she can finish her term. But is that pessimistic, or is it that I'm just not pressed to kick it? My life is like the lotto, I don't need an extra ticket. But I'd be lying if I said I never pressed some digits to set a visit from a ready chicken blessed with thickness. I guess I got a little downtime, plus I need a back rub. Yeah, that sound fine. You could come through tomorrow, say around 9. Told her ass to get the draft, not the stout kind. Was it an epiphany? It got me in your memory. I thought that we were history, but now you tell me that you're
just enough for two. Yeah. Ain't nobody but you and me in here. Yeah. What can we do in here? What can we do? What can we do? I want you by my lonesome, above this crowded space. It's easier to hold some when no one's in the way. Well, if no one's in the running for the part, I'd love to pick a day to show you the main room. Whatever's a good time. I don't need a bouquet, I just need proper space. Only 3 blocks away, I got bottles for days. I got tropical haze, go ahead and wave by. Let me help with your coat, grab a hold of my arm. Tell them niggas to move, tell your sister you fine. Cause baby, there's room in here. Just enough for 2 in here. But you and me in here, yeah. What can we do in here? What can we do? What can we do? As crazy as it may seem, it's not too hard to read. It's too many ifs and maybes, and not enough certainty. Well, if no one's putting numbers on the board, I'd love to take a swing. Might even graze you. But I don't mean any harm, I'm just speaking my mind. Take a look at that moon, about as bright as your eyes. We got plenty of space, go ahead and recline. Take a puff of that, get a sip of this wine. Yeah, feeling good? Cause baby, there's room in here. Just enough for 2 in here. Yeah. Ain't nobody but you and me in here.
Twice wasn't nice just to cut the ice, had to roll the dice with it. It's too many trifling girls run your nuts for the bucks and they tell you that they love you. Don't get me wrong, I ain't trying to judge you, but women got power and they make some brothers crazy. Get money, spend money, yo. Tell me, is it love or lust? Cause trust is a frustration. I know it ain't right to pack luggage. Excuse me sincerely, right now I'm just bugging. Late nights consist of more than just clubbing. Watch a little Seinfeld or catch me in a spell. Lay back is the demeanor. Ain't down with the games, put it all out. I'm not the type to cheat till I fall out. Hit the lotto, baby girl, we can ball out. Together, me and you. What you do when you do the things that you do. It's what you do when you do the things that you do. It's what you do. I said it's what you do when you do the things that you do. It's what you do. I said it's what you do when you do the things that you do. It's what you do. I said it's what you do. So do you like rhymes? Sorry, baby, but you got a brother capsize. Main reason why it's hard for cats to act right. Give me time, boo, my mind gotta hold tight. Tell you what you need to hear through the whole night. Similac, child, honey, under strobe light. Hate to spark conversation till it roll right. Ain't a mind reader, baby, gotta speak your mind. Bougie bras make a brother trip, wasting time. Broke as hell, be the first to wanna pop wine. Only players run games, just the game getting thick. Gotta make a money flip with the franchise. Each position come equipped like a thoroughbred. Love to break you out of shells like a turtleneck. But on the cool, yo, it truly ain't about sex. Candlelight, we discussing context.
I've been different since I started to rot it. People thinking they're the shit when they ain't farted. Leave them broken hearted. MC, spoken word artist. Where I live, people dare to dream cause it's heartless. Where I live, people scared to scream for their artist. Smile in your face, but they're looking for the carcass. Every day I wake up, always wonder where my mask is. We celebrate dumbness and denigrate smartness. All cuts and bruises can't be covered with plasters. Youths wanna be Master P with no masters. But when they don't get their way, it's disastrous. Run riot and swing from the rafters. That's what happens when you treat them like bastards. Try and tell them how to live and get blasted. Talk rubbish and you'll probably get your ass kicked twice, cause everybody feels shafted.
I just wanna get to the sky and get far away from this madness. Far away from this sadness. Cause I don't really love it, see. I just wanna get to the sky and get far away from this madness. Far away from this sadness. Cause I don't really love it, see.
I don't do hype, sound check my own mic. I'm old school, I can rock a party all night if I want to. Check 1, 2. Eye contact with the DJ, then I come through hard. Electric, that's how I run through yards. Laid back, never want to bombard. To disrespect is to be feathered and tarred. Hold the drink, but I can still raise the bar. How far? How far? How far? You be amazed by it. I can rock your world, cause I ain't fazed by it. C'est la vie, it's just my J.O.B. I'm so L-I-V-E, so you need to pay a fee and celebrate me like a deity. You know I'm kidding, but you really shouldn't play with me. I'm off limits like a dangerous toy. The type of MC that you've been trained to avoid. Now come on.
I just wanna get to the sky and get far away from this madness. Far away from this sadness. Cause I don't really love it, see. I just wanna get to the sky and get far away from this madness. Far away from this sadness. Cause I don't really love it,
I see heavy heart looking for a better way. So I got to be strong like Desiree. Workplace trying to ignore your resume. If you had a choice, you wouldn't stay another day. Ease the tension, release the handbrake. Change the landscape, move your own mindset.
Run away, love. 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 Run away, love.
Yo, I walk through brick walls, fuck around, hijack your whole shopping mall. I be ripping shit, that's my work bond. Scream that I watch the whole planet Earth spot. Dude, just what you told, the remote control. Crash off your shit, you know how we roll. When I humble and drive and you reply, my. Yo, I execute all plans. When I've been cool bitches for me in my hand. Hot, wet and cold, hot for my fans. In return, niggas give me the hot sound can. Hot, strike matches, golden egg hatches. Request line is open, then all your faxes. Reach the blows with no rehearsing. Roller skates backwards when the beat starts reversing. Get so whack you make people start cursing. Those contradict person in the King James version. Turn on your mic when your shit will stop working. Beats rooted eyes, your whole rhyme, your head hurting. Broomsticks and witches from rags to riches. We get mad love with our niggas to burn bridges. Amateur, why won't you look right at the calendar? Ain't matter of time before I start to damage her. So starving to just bust my rap caliber. Consecutive wounds like a nigga stabbing ya. Yo, my whole team get rock cream. Politicking every move to the extreme. So hardcore like Rick Draw, McGraw. Fuck what you heard, you ain't heard this before. So hardcore like Rick Draw, McGraw. Fuck what you heard, you ain't heard this before. Hardcore like Rick Draw, McGraw. Fuck what you heard, you ain't heard this before. So hardcore like Rick Draw, McGraw. Fuck what you heard, you ain't heard this before. I come right through the door.
Presidente, pa'lante, siempre. 669 marks the birth of a nation, an organization to fight exploitation. And those who jerked us, worked us, all on purpose, for service, ain't paid, just slave. Now they nervous about the uprise. We crush lies, united we must wisen up. Cause corrupt, keep you stuck, double stuck. The Young Lords was a party that wasn't about fun. Revolutionary rebels running under the sun. It took matters in their own hand. My color tone stand, a multicultural race from my own land. Cause Spain came with lame game, African strain. Taino Indians digging for gold and pain in the Tampered island that was known as Borinquen. Land of the noble Lord, peace was the thinking from the essence to the presence. We treated like peasants, so my mind stays militant cause of what we went through. True, no time for taking up space. Struggle for the liberation of the human race. Pa'lante, siempre. Ponlo en tu mente. Pa'lante, siempre. Pa' mi gente. Pa'lante, siempre. Ponlo en tu mente. Pa'lante, siempre. Pa' mi gente. A quien no le gusta este tumbao. A quien entre que caben 100. What we about to bring is our Latin thing. Borinquen flavor with a little swing. Sazón con picante, pa'lante, siempre pa'lante, like a gigante. New York giant, forced to be defiant. The Rican renegade can no longer be reliant on a system stating we all created equal. Apparently, that caters just to certain people, so I can no longer trust it. I bust this rhyme and drop down on all the injustice. You colonize my nation through intimidation, the segregation, and years of discrimination have led us to establish a strong collaboration. Here's a demonstration with more elaboration. They took over a church that wasn't for the streets. La Iglesia del Pueblo, where young lords meet to serve the community. Soon you see a change, or that was strange, and the range was rearranged. Plus the lack of sanitation was another situation that the people of El Barrio was always facing. They put trash in the streets and burned it like arsonists to prove a point. Echa pa'lante, put your heart in this. Pa'lante, siempre. Ponlo en tu mente. Pa'lante, siempre. Pa' mi gente. Pa'lante, siempre. Pa'lante, siempre. Ponlo en tu mente. Pa'lante, siempre. Pa' mi gente. Pa'lante, siempre. Ponlo en tu mente. Pa'lante, siempre. Pa' mi gente. Que día bonito. A new day and age and I'm still proud to be a jibarito. Bien tranquilo, that's my stilo. Making mad moves, but I'm still on the lilo. Undercover with my Puerto Rican brother and my sister. So think twice before you diss the ones who have progressed. But there's much to do. We're blessed by the Lord and we're indestructible. While I keep touching true facts for my tribe and focus on the
touch and destroy high vibe. Young lord in the 90s, cause I keep the faith. Representing rice and beans, cause I won't lose taste. Raising flag, pump the fist, while the other people cover. Coming strong with the elements and roots of my mother. To pass it to my seeds so they can take heed. That when they get cut, it's reeking blood that they will bleed.
Pa'lante, siempre.
Ponlo en tu mente.
Pa'lante, siempre.
Pa' mi gente.
Pa'lante, siempre.
Ponlo en tu mente.
Pa'lante, siempre.
Pa' mi gente. Pa' mi gente.
Tuning into the new Guardz Show. We just had Femi Santiago in the building who came and shut it down. That was fucking crazy. But listen, this is the part where we get into the takeover, where we pay homage to the late great Ty, who we lost 4 years ago, sadly, before his time. Listen, I'm going to pass it over to Mass Law, who's going to tell you what time it is, man.
This is the Pass the Torch segment, yeah? Let them know what it is, because I'm going to say it nice and clearly. The Pass the Torch segment. Why is it called the Pass the Torch segment? Because someone chose to take his platform and pass the torch, yeah? Like, I can talk all day on this because I'm really passionate about this moment right here. And I feel like sound effects should be applied to the moment because this is real shit for me right here, yeah? Firstly, in the building, I got man like Scandus from the Freshers, you know.
Yo, what's good, Mode.London.
To the right of him, my right, you get me? Got man like Dom G in the house, you know. Big up, Dom G, how you keeping?
I'm good, brother, bless, man.
Brothers are feeling very sweated on this heaty day.
Oh my God, it's a heat wave for real.
It's beautiful though, man.
For real.
I will not complain for a minute because next week it will be rain, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt.
So while we're here, we'll keep passing the torch, you know what I mean?
Well, it could all be rain and thunderstorms tomorrow, bro.
Yeah, hey, listen, talk that talk.
On the drive home.
But instead of touching wood, that's what I'm going to do, yeah? Because I don't want to curse the whole thing. I'll take the golden glow, yeah? And we bring it back to the moment that is Ty.
For real.
Like, Scan.
Yes, King.
I think this is our fourth Pass the Torch.
Fourth annual Pass the Torch for Ty
like,
celebration.
I know Ty planted this seed, yeah? And the way he planted this seed was magnificent, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, because he actually believed in people and wanted to use the platform to show it. But since his passing away, you have taken this mantle, brother,
Right.
yeah?
Right.
Of being the bearer of the Pass the Torch energy. What's the relationship with you and Ty?
Well, Ty was to me like a mentor for like almost like a 20-year stretch, man. You know, I've known this man, and he's a big influence to me, a big supporter of the music that I make and the platforms that I've provided over the years, you know. And, you know, when he started the Pass the Torch events at the Jazz Cafe, because I got a background in events, I asked him, I said, I don't even want to get paid. Let me just come and work for you, bro. I see you need a stage manager. I see it's a bit... You're spinning too many plates here, man. Let me just jump on board and help, bro. And then through over the course, I got to see behind the scenes and got to see privileged view of how passionate my man was about elevating other artists in the scene. And it was unique because many artists in his generation didn't really want to do that. And he did it selflessly. And he did it with the live shows. He did it on his radio show. And he had big plans before he passed. He had some unused shows at the Jazz Cafe, which I was privy to. And that's kind of what inspired the first Pass the Torch, because I knew that he had shows. So I just hit up the Jazz Cafe and I said, look, can we do a tribute to Ty? Around his birthday, it'll be a fundraiser, it'll be for charity, it'll be an opportunity for people to come out and openly mourn, because as an artist, Ty touched so many people.
So many.
And you would not believe the amount of people that hit me in DMs, texts I bumped into at events, and they all had their own story about how, even speaking to Dom today, I'm hearing stories I've never even heard before, you know, about doing shows in Serbia. Like, it's just, it's insane, you know. One of the funniest things, and it is funny, because I'm a man, I do yoga. I'm passionate about my yoga. One girl I used to do yoga with, one girl, random chick I used to do yoga with, hit me up on Facebook, told me, yeah, I was Ty's ex-girlfriend. I was like, rah.
Yeah, man.
All these years, I didn't even know.
Them close circles, isn't it?
It's crazy, you know, but it's the way the universe works and brings people together, man. And that's why we keep doing these, you know. The first time we did it, we thought it was just going to be a one and done, but like the demand was there to keep going. So we did year 2 at the Jazz Cafe, and then it was like, you know what, Ty, there's so many murals of Ty in Brixton.
In Bricky.
He is the Brixton baby. He's got the anthem. So it was like, you know what, we got to move these to Brixton. So we did last year in Brixton upstairs at the Ritzy. This year, 2024, on Ty's birthday, we're at Pop Brixton, raising money for the Brixton Soup Kitchen. It's just full.
Again, you see, this is that family-powered love energy right there, you know, because I met the brother from the Soup Kitchen as well, and he's doing powerful things with that platform, you know. So, like, all right, before we dig deeper, because we can dig deeper right now.
Right.
What's your relationship with him, Dom
Wow,
G?
where do I begin, brother? I mean, I know Ty from back in the Minute Street borderline days, going way back.
Way back.
Yeah, and then, you know, I got building with him from there, you know what I mean? And we, you know, I got to know him, and then he was always on the scene, you know, like you said, everyone has a different connection to him. He was connected to so many different people, you know what I mean? So I got to know him from there, and we built, you know, I got to know him more. From then on, he got close to my brother from another mother, the other half of Double P, Drew. And then, you know, they started working together on a lot of the albums, started collabing, and like I was saying you earlier when we was in the foyer, and that, like, there was a point where we went to Serbia. We did Serbia together, Exit Festival, and it was mad. Do you know what I mean? Like, we was over there, and it was like, it was in this huge castle, right? Sectioned off by the military.
Wow.
And so we decided to venture out of that, and we was walking, just bopping road.
Just casually walking,
right? Went to the beach.
In the middle of Serbia, we do that.
Yeah, Serbia. Went to the beach, you know what I mean? Met people, they took us to the mainland, took us on the boat, strangers. Bought us beers, mad. It was mad love, you know what I mean? And so I think those are one of the closest, fondest memories I have of him. And he featured on one of my tunes, the Slipstream.
Yeah.
But I could talk for days. Do you know what I mean? He was. I think he was everyone's brother.
Yeah,
that's the best way I could put it.
Yeah,
agreed.
You know
Like, it's funny because I always called him uncle. Yeah, and he's not much older than me. Yeah. But his energy felt like that.
Yeah.
And he would come up to me. He's like, "Yo, I don't know if I like this uncle thing, you know." But you and Logic, I'm gonna give you guys the pass.
Yeah.
Because I can feel the respect behind it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "You're damn right. You know, you're a pioneer. You're one of the guys that's using the platform to help us. Yeah, which is rare with these gatekeepers nowadays, you know. And he was active in speaking against the gatekeepers.
Very active.
Which I loved, you know what I mean? That power is powerful, you know. And like in his memory, you can see why this still goes on. Probably one of my fondest events we've had was outside the record shop in Brixton.
Okay.
Yeah, because there was such a family event about that. People were outside skating, you know, proper busting the dance moves on skates, and to me that's tight energy, you know. So like with this 2024 Pass the Torch coming, Scan, who can we look forward to?
Well, I mean, like I said,
know
it's
you're
gonna
the lineup, man. You know,
it's gonna be a family affair as always, man. You know, obviously hosted by man himself, Maslow, alongside the Empress. You know, we got legendary DJ 279.
Oh, you mean?
On the ones and twos. We got man like Dom G in the building. We got headline by Logic and Two Badder. You know, we got G-Bag. We got Watusi 87. We got Freshers. We got Poetica. We got iHeart. We got friend of the show and my mentee Sky. And we also got Awate is going to be performing, man. So the lineup is stacked. You know, it's going to be a lot of vibes, a lot of love in the building, man, which is always the case at our Pass the Torch for Ty event, you know. So it's just a celebration of the legendary man himself, you know, and we do it for a good cause. It's a free event. It's open to the public. It's during the day, 1 till 5, and all proceeds, as usual, go to the Brixton Soup Kitchen.
Yeah, man, to help them. We need to make sure that the homeless are fed, you know.
Of course, man. And we saw
crazy times.
We're going to have exclusive merch as well. You see DJ Curtis, he's rocking the new Thai t-shirt that's out right now. They're going to be on sale, plus some classic Thai merch will be on sale. So, you know, it's going to be vibes, man. It's gonna be vibes.
That's what it's about. All right, just to dig into a bit of your history, Domji.
Okay, so
where does Domji start from and
wow,
hail from?
man. Where do I begin? All right, so basically, I met my brother Drew back in college. We're going back to the early 90s. You know what I mean? Other half of Double P and Ty's co-producer. We started to put together the crew Double P, back then known as Psychic Phenomena. Around about 97, did the whole circumference EP on Low Life. That came out back then. Then after that, we teamed up with Stone Groove and did the Slipstream. And then we did a couple, what do you call it? A couple of singles. Singles, EPs. Trying to speed it up. I mean,
going through the
and then we
errors.
disappeared. We started doing our own solo stuff.
Okay.
Around about the time where Drew started working with Ty. Started working with Ty on the albums. I did a bunch of solo. I did 2 albums on my own and some EPs and stuff. And Drew did the Ty stuff. And then around about just before the pandemic, we started to record the album. We started to record the Double P album that's coming out at the end of this year. We started recording that. Then the pandemic hit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The pandemic
Locked
hit.
everybody down.
Lockdowns, it was crazy. Yeah, so that
Goddamn
happened.
Thanos.
Yeah, and then the track, we did a track. But that then it weren't called Ayo, but we started it then. And then Ty passed. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, I was in Ghana for like about 3 years, like for majority of the pandemic I was in Ghana.
Oh, you did it good.
I tried. You know what I mean? And then I came back, and then me and Drew was like, "Yo, let's just continue where we left off, man. Let's do this album we were always supposed to do." Do you know what I mean? And then we just started recording it, and just before you know it, we just finished the album.
Okay.
Yeah,
So like what? Some of what we're gonna play tonight, that's you.
Some
the
of the
new
stuff you're gonna hear, yeah. Some
exclusive. I like exclusives. They make me happy.
One track is out, Ayo, that's out right
Uh-huh.
now, and there's a couple other joints. One of them is gonna be the next single coming and that. So yeah, some exclusives from the album. Yeah.
I like that. And Scan, I know you're a man with 100 plans. You get me? like, what's next in the Freshers bag, or even because I know you just released a project yourself.
Yeah, man. So Freshers just dropped remix tape 2 on Good Friday, which I've got a couple joints from. We got Freshers Summer Invasion 3 dropping in Freshers Week next month.
Damn.
So that's coming.
Freshers Week, you know.
Freshers Week. We cooked up a little something with the legendary New Guards as well. Yeah. That's on the way. So, you know, we're keeping busy, man. We're staying active and, just working, brother. Working.
Working is the
You
way,
know?
yeah. So, like, all roads lead to where it's meant to be, yeah? Remind them again where we're going to be on Saturday so people know how to turn up.
So this Saturday, the 17th of August, which is Ty's birthday. So Ty's mum, sister, family is going to be in the building. Everyone's coming through. You know, it's in the hub. It's in the Mecca. It's in Brixton, Pop Brixton. It's Pass the Torch for Ty, the 4th anniversary. It's a fundraiser. It's a celebration. It's going to have some incredible artists that are going to be performing. It's going to feel like a family reunion. And on top of that, it's just going to be vibes, brother. It's going to be blessed vibes.
We also had a word the other day, yeah? And this is a word to all my hip-hop brothers of our era and generation, yeah? Because Scan had a really good idea.
Oh, yes.
Yeah? And he wants to get together with all of us, yeah? So we can have one of those pictures.
Can we officially announce it?
Yeah, do it.
Go with it,
man.
man.
No, you do it. I feel like I'm taking over.
So we got like the renowned, one of the most famous hip hop photographers, Paul H from Hip Hop Connection. For those people that are familiar with that, good friend of ours, good friend of Ty, is gonna come through, and we're gonna do an homage to this legendary photograph that was taken on the cover of XXL magazine, where it literally had a generation of hip hop artists together. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a generational photograph on Saturday. So that means every hip hop artist that feels they need to be a part of this from our generation is more than welcome to rock up and be a part of history, man. That's what we're trying to do.
You heard it first,
You know, so from years from now, when they look back and you got the museum and the exhibits and you got the photo of where we were at that moment in time. Yeah.
You know, you should have been there. Yeah.
That's
so if you wasn't there, at your business. Next time you make sure you get there because you missed history, you know? And when we're dealing with history, we are not ramping.
For
I
real.
feel like we need to hear music now.
All right.
Let's have one from you, Dom G. What are we playing first?
Hit him with Third Strike.
Third Strike.
Yeah, Third Strike.
Amazing. I don't see a Third Strike. I see a double P, Ayo rhythm. And I see Talk About Me Nice.
Oh, yeah. Came with Ayo?
Ayo.
Ayo.
Came with the Ayo.
Ayo rhythm. Bomba Clan. Yeah.
When I raised the roof, you moved to proceed, got you buzzing from the goal. So I came to let you know, came to bring heat to smash the streets. So Ayo.
New sights and scene, the supreme. Don G and Drew Double P. It's been a minute, who said I wasn't committed? Complexion is of a Guinness and floating just like a widget. I live on the planet full of pain and crack addicts, satanics and fascists and brothers who can't hack it. Margo used to be a term for me, but that's skinny. But I tackled that thought process just like Vinny Jones, who used to break bones in the pitch. Shout out to No, rest in peace, rest your soul. Get your spiritual advisors, cause they're planning to divide us. As I reside of the dominance, one of the freaking livest. This kamikaze lyrics is battle all you imperialists who try to put the fear in us. The golden children, here it is. We remain to contain the constructions. In the RNA, it conveys the instructions for transformation telemetry, encoded through the gene, the supreme, so let it be. You'll be a memory. Voice recognition doesn't remember me. You're a thoroughbred, but you're not in my pedigree. The truth's blazing, fam. I got what you need. When I raise the roof, you move to proceed. Got you buzzing from the goal, so I came to let you know. Came to bring heat to smash the streets. So ayo, the truth's blazing, fam. I got what you need. When I raise the roof, you move to proceed. Got you buzzing from the goal, so I came to let you know. Came to bring heat to smash the streets. So ayo. This oasis embraces faces at the same time. Triple coded and global travel that ley line. Spin around the sun, 106 trillion tons, 1,000 miles per hour. You devour powers are done. The best of my pedigree, spitting the second to legendary. Verbal assault, weaponry, brain binary chemistry. Discrepancies baffle the Pharisees. Use of fatalities, change polarity. Telepathic rap fatality. It's not in those brother, they used to this. For being African and too dark skin. You live in self-hate, with your messed up mental state. I can see your fake smiles bait. You're a snake, but I always stood my ground. Make my ancestors proud. The cross-reference of false pressures crushing you clowns. A young boo, stepping with the harder scrappy do. You wanna diss me? Then I'm gonna diss you too. I didn't care what state you're from or grounds you're on. I stand strong, transform, spitting like reggaeton. Black, white and Asian, mixed race foundation. We blazing, because the double P just amazing. The truth's blazing, fam. I got what you need. When I raise the roof, you move to proceed. Got your buzzing from the goal, so I came to let you know. Came to bring heat to smash the streets. So ayo, the truth's blazing, fam. I got what you need. When I raise the roof, you move to proceed. Got your buzzing from the goal, so I came to let you know. Came to bring heat to smash the streets. So ayo,
The truth's blazing, fam. I got what you need. Got you buzzing from the goal, so I came to let you know. Came to bring heat to smash the streets. So ayo,
There, you get me? I can understand. I hear that notorious Drew production.
Yeah,
you know, the high energy comes out in the music. You know what I mean? So that's just crazy in itself. You know, so like. I'm there. I'm already feeling like I'm dealing with the torch. You get me? I'm passing it all around right now.
100%, man. 100%.
What we got from you, Scan?
So from Freshers, man, we got a track called BDE, which is taken from the remix tape 2, which came out on Good Friday. Yeah, man, it's just Freshers doing Freshers, man.
Freshers being Freshers, yeah?
Freshers being Freshers.
Being fresh as hell. Let's get him.
Hey. Yes. Freshers. Shout out to my brothers. Dre Styles, Scandus. Hey. Listen. Swinging from tables, sticking up labels, never no fables. I am not stable, cracks in the cradle. That's why I'm able to go on mad. Plug for the cable, plug for the man, plug for the ladies. No Air Force, no Uggs so disgraceful. My wardrobe's disrespectful and painful. So many fits. She calls it a gym. Let's go. I call it a spasm. You should be calling it quick. You a prat, you a prick, you a yes man. I'm a no man. I'm the one that's it. From the block to the boardroom, I came in to warn them. Bag them and tag them. Give me the bag. Need shirts with the tagging. Lagging. Never drove a phantom, but I move like a ghost. In and out with the votes. Number 2 with the quotes. Number 1 with the flow. Don't lie to yourself, bro. We all know I'm a big problem. They don't want me to feature. Cause of a feature, I fuck up the features. I'm a problem. Big dick energy. We got chemistry, biology's real proper. It's simple. Physics, so exquisite. Yeah, hey.
I'm taking off right, yeah, I'm taking off left. Taking off mics, taking off heads. You think that you fly, well, I'm taking off jets. Think on your feet, well, I'm taking off legs. Taking off points, taking off refs. Taking your girl, taking her breath. I'm taking my time, she's taking a sec. The odds are in favor, she's taking a bet. First of all, brother, how you get my number? What kind of madness she trying to discover? Wagwan, yeah, I know her. Oh, you're the guy that she don't want. Oh, you're the guy that she complains about. She don't want you, she wants something else now. Just being real, you should handle your business instead of getting on the phone mad. Why you calling my phone then? I don't know you from nowhere. Best know that I don't care. Oi, that ain't my fault. Don't go there. Don't try say you find out where I live. Duh, she lives with you. I dropped her off last night right where you live. I'm not a gangster, but I'm not a prick. All this madness over.
I give a jealous one anxiety. They can't help but pre the consistency. I'm flooding the boardrooms, I'm flooding the streets. Multiple flavors, I gear that heat. My drive is unique. 41 and I'm far from my peak. The type of man that make a hater lose sleep. Don't sleep on me cause I'm a ram to these sheep. At the boat I'm still only for deep. Expendables, that's just me and my team. Action man at the top with the cream. Head tops get popped, I me. Honestly, do you really want beef? Chef you up like Gordon Ramsay. No attitude, I'm just moving anti. And my wife's a bad gal, no really. Couldn't see me, man, I move Stevie. Wonder how I stay blind to the fuckery. Chuck a ting, kill shots to your dome piece. Good grief, try to start through this king's speech. Just saw the Damocles, rooted in victory. Kind soul with some vicious tendencies. Pray to God you don't see that side of me. They love scan when he's cute and cuddly. Peace and love when you see me generally. You'll be amazed by the pricks that sent for me. I name names but the free publicity. Rather catch man slipping publicly. Done your dance like public enemy. Flavor Flav, better clock that hype for me. I'm Chuck D with my rebel tendencies. Bomb this verse and I'm taking that down the street.
Keep it locked. This is Mode.London.
Big up Freshers, man. Big up Archer. Big up Dre Styles, Duke 84, and the whole fam.
You know, when the Freshers family has been around for a hot minute, you know, and it feels like there's a whole squad of you, like a little fraternity. You get me?
It's the movement, man.
It's the movement.
That's what I'm saying.
Dom G, you look like you're a man that's been part of movements, you know.
I've been a part of movements.
Collectives, yeah?
Yeah, I've been a part of collectives.
Give me a collective highlight that you can remember in the career.
I remember being at there was a record store back in the day.
Which one?
In Tooting, years and years, and we're going on really
Tooting,
my age
yeah.
A place called Liberty
Belly
Grooves.
yourselves.
Revealing myself there. A place called Liberty Grooves. And that's where I met a whole bunch of some of my hip hop buddies. Do you know what I mean? I met man like 27.
All day.
You know what I mean? Yeah, Ted, Big Ted. I met a whole bunch of people from there, and then from there, that's what kind of opened the door for me to get into Borderline, Minette Street, Apricot Jam, John Z.D. And it just opened my doorway into meeting most of my hip hop buddies. You know what I mean? So
which is a whole vibe, you know, like
right. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And it was just like I don't know. How do you describe hip hop? You know what I mean? Or how do you describe it? Like, you know, when you're a part of like a global phenomenon. You know what I mean?
Family.
Like, it's family, isn't it? It's like transcends bounds.
Do you know what I realized? The minute you start this music thing, especially our hip hop thing, the world becomes really small.
It does. It does.
And people act like it's really big. I don't see my neighbors a lot.
Yeah.
But I see so much of these hip hop artists so regularly, that this thing becomes smaller and smaller each time, you know. And in segueing on collaboration vibes, like, because Scan was on me for this. He was like, "Yo, fam, this needs to happen." You get me?
Jeez.
And I was like, "All right, we're gonna connect the dots." You get me? And when we connect the dots, we're gonna make sure it's official. Yeah. So right here. A little New Guardz exclusive, you know? Yeah, a little New Guardz exclusive.
Guardz up.
Yeah, on the official radio station, connected with the Freshers. And we came out with this little monster right here.
Man.
You get me?
Freshers be the New Guardz. Let's go.
Let's do
It's 1/3 and I'm new guarding. With one bullet hitting 2 targets. I'm in a booth laughing. I see these rappers moving too classy. But when they talk up, I'm thinking you and whose army? I'm trying to lay low and get paid dough like everyone else. About life, I got one quote. Not everyone helps. You can put a price on life. Not everyone sells. You can
Mode. It's not happening today. Yeah? This is the new Guardz Radio. This is the official. Let's get them.
What else about life? It's 1/3 and I'm new guarding. With one bullet hitting 2 targets. I'm in a booth laughing. I see these rappers moving too classy. But when they talk up, I'm thinking you and whose army? I'm trying to lay low and get paid dough like everyone else. About life, I got one quote. Not everyone helps. You can put a price on life. Not everyone sells. You can wish people the best. Not everyone's well. If words are my weapon, I'ma kill these rappers. In front of everyone, they're screaming it to hear it happen. I'm painting pictures with a pen. Watch how I fill the canvas. I'm still a student in the game. I've never left the campus. Rappers want smoke, but realize they're not the dankest. Even the engineer don't rate them. They mix the ad-libs. You ain't living what you write about. Rappers are catfish. Yo, stick to the script. No room for acting. What?
Raw rumble shit, top rope dumping them. Guards life move like lightning, thundering. Express train never could deal with the ambulance. Don't speak your language, you sound like you're rambling. Never underestimate, could never cook a brother. MCs really make me laugh like a kookaburra. Must have took me for another Zorro's never been a supper. I take it real old school, tell them suck your mother. My apologies, excuse my profanity, but sometimes I get real mad hearing fallacies. Don't upset my spirit, no, play with my sanity. Even with the way it goes, you never have parity. Freshers and guards, a cocktail of bars. We're burning through tracks and we're leaving them charred on the hills where we mobilize. Raise the alarms, they don't really want a war, so we're late and salam.
Yeah, moving that King Kong, Sasquatch, figure 4, leg lock. Wind beneath my wings, you can feel the elbow drop. Compress your chest like, Annie, are you okay? CPR dummy, lip locks like it's foreplay. I foresee 6 kings gunning for the one throne. Scan in this ting, watch me ride like it's velodrome. Circle the block, peppered man from the intro. Open the verse, burst domes, then I reload. The murder I wrote, starring Jessica Fletcher. Beat spun by Maslow, fresh is gonna test ya. Yoga flame stretch ya, realign spines. Hit you with the substance to realign minds. Golden age hip hop, wheel up, rewind. Kick my feet up and rhyme, then the genius collide. Slapping man from all sides, new guards on the ride. Beg your holler one time.
Guards up, freshers murder, setting pace in and out, leave with the bag, swift getaway, spin them round, merry-go, never been a have-a-go, scalpel, dissect bars, spit savage flows, water waves on 3-6, a cone pattern, shock waves, pulses and plates and heads cracking, stop rate out of your mind, the spill smashes, cross face putting to sleep, career shattered, lost tapes, I've got many, all Memorex, scrap heaps, they got parred, left them in a wreck, athletes sprint up steps, on my rocky free clowns, wanna lick off my head, but it's not to be, all's well, does it end well, we'll never know, OT, lounge my bit, jotting clever quotes, 2 swords over the globe, they know the resume, Razor got machine gun darts, they forever spray.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show bitches. Oh no, I don't do show business, only into flow business, get dough business. When I murder MCs, there's 5,000 witness. Test the this flow, let this go. God bless this troll, leave a mess with hoes. Garden spray, rap half my age. I got jeans twice your age, my jeans Jamaican, back a yard from day. Lord, they say it's new guards and freshers. Mark this day, leave you in Utah on stretchers. Come to my lectures, paying my hourly rate will grate on your nerves like it's Hannibal lectures. My hot take, now there's no more Drake. Let's get back to the rappers, rapping for rap's sake. This is a sport, a hobby for my sanity. I got bills to pay, you want a verse, pay my salary. Hey!
Praying mantis, psychomantics, when you're not like mass, bloody antics, the scene turn frantic. No retreat, no surrender, bad man don't quit. You're out here trying to get a Brucey bonus, while guards are swamp on them like a locust. The man is outdated, dipping the docus. I got sight beyond sight, supreme focus. Check the deckers, I write for B-boys, shotters and steppers. Ghosts with the bars that level the pepper. My weight on tracks a beast, call me heifer. If I'm murdered, then it's on with my pleasure. Hoping the bars up to par like freshers. Or I don't wanna be rapping with you fellas. I feel like you fellas trying to follow the formula. You could only see greatness in my cornea. It's a madness. You know we're hitting them fresh with the exclusives live, innit? You know when the exclusives come live on air? Yeah, right there. That was that Fresh's new Guardz madness.
World exclusive.
Yeah, this is us getting wild, you know.
Funk Flex with a drop bombs.
I feel like I want to call Tommy back in now, you know. So he's the man right now, yeah. This is that discussion part. Yeah, where we start talking about what's been happening in
Femi,
the
get out, man. I
goddamn
thought you
state
were
of
staying
things.
for this bit, man.
Yeah, Femi wants piece of this. Do you know what I'm starting with? What in the back foot was that gal doing with the kangaroo jumps, bruv? Listen, this is where I'm starting. That Olympic break dance insult, yeah? Listen, I got to be real and raw because, as you know, I'm very close to my breakdance family. You get me? From
Breaking
the rain
convention.
crews, from the breaking conventions and everywhere. And out comes the woman.
Right, let me just say, it's
Say
the same as every other thing on the fucking internet. Because I saw loads of dope breakdancing happening at that thing.
Of
But
course.
obviously, the thing that breaks the internet was that, like this
the wash.
stiff mannequin challenge, flipping breakdancing, bruv.
Bruv.
Which whether if you can even call it that, but
Do you know what I imagine when I see that? Picnics. Yeah? You know when you see kids trying to break dance and then they're spinning around on their neck piece?
that was me at the school disco, bruv.
And that's what she's doing on a global scale. It felt insulting.
Yeah, I hear you.
I hear you as well.
There's always gonna be something weird that fucking happens in these things. But look, the way I try and spin everything into a positive note is that fucking Snoop Dogg was hosting all of this, and
he's a weirdo
all
too
the
sometimes.
judges. Nah. Leave Snoop out. The only problem with Snoop is not readily prepared to turn down a paycheck, so he'll do anything.
damn right.
So like if they throw money, he's done Japanese songs, he's done German adverts. Like that guy would do
There's a whole
anything.
YouTube video
like,
about, man, isn't it?
Whatever they are giving Snoop Dogg money for, he will do it. And do you know what? That's hustling mentality. You know
Well,
what I
do you
mean?
know
But
what?
I gotta say, I love that he was there. And regardless of this mannequin challenge, stiffness,
The
madness, I love that breakdancing and hip hop is in the Olympics, bruv. All
And
the
it should've
judges
been
are
for a long
wearing
time.
all the judges are wearing bucket hats and baseball jerseys.
it
But I
should
love
be.
it, bruv. It's wicked, man.
Do you know what? As we see like the floor, the vault, and all of these type of competitions, what them breakdance man been doing from way back when is way more impressive than a lot of the things I see on the floor sometimes. You get
Bro,
me?
I was laughing because I said to Flo, I said I've seen better breakdancing outside the HMV Forum in Kentish Town,
Yeah.
bruv. Like on a wavy night out, you know what I mean? But listen,
You know.
it's there.
No, it's true. It's true. I think the thing that got me more than anything was basically how it's not just what we saw, but it's like how are the organizers from their side allowing that to go and represent them?
Because some things slip under the radar, innit? She's obviously said she's got a PhD, right?
In what,
Yeah.
breakdance?
Yeah. She tried to talk some high philosophy things, you know, like she's super skilled. You get me? Yeah.
That's what makes it hip hop.
But this is the thing. But this is the thing. We can relate this to music as well, yeah? And the levels of how people kind of like are trying to master their craft is really diminished. Do you know what I'm saying? In my eyes.
I agree.
Like,
Yeah, it's a
big time. And because it's basically not a necessity in the industry to do well in it anymore. And that's a big part of it.
To do what? Have standards.
I'm saying basically you don't stand out by putting loads of work into the music industry. You basically stand out by being as catchy and as quirky and as gimmicky as you kind of can be.
Or
And
doing
that's
the most on the internet, bro. I was
It's a
working
different
with
world, man.
one young G. I was doing a music video for him, and he was messaging me saying, "Yo, like I live opposite the police station. Shall I jump on a Fed van, and smoke a zoot, and get my brethren to?" I'm like, "Bruv, what are you talking about?" I was like, "I'm shooting a music video for you." He's like, "Shall I sit on the Fed van smoking a zoot and then we can play the tune in the background?" I was like, "Bruv, if you want to do that, just try not to get nabbed." But that's mad.
Big
Like,
him
why
up,
are you
bruv.
doing that? Let's just
Big
make
him
a
up.
sick video.
I want to add to this. Do you know what? A young person told me recently, yeah? It's about shock and awe.
That's it.
That is it. That's what grabs you attention on the
But
internet.
let's not forget, it's been like that. Like obviously Eminem.
The news,
come through
listen,
on
the
a
news
shock
has been
value
built off
thing,
of that,
and
brother.
a lot of artists have.
The news has been built off of that, brother.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a psychological thing. Do you know what I mean? It's just filtered its way into every side of the media now.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
It's the good, the bad, and the ugly, isn't it? It's
That's it.
I studied this shit when I done media studies and programs like the X Factor, The Voice, whatever. You know what I mean? Like all of these shows, they must have 8. So X Factor, for example, must have 1 million contestants, but the ones they show in those intro ones are the good, the bad, and the ugly. You know what I mean? It's you pick what gets the attention. You know what I mean?
Well,
it's the shock factor.
just like the same Aussie breakdancing woman, you get me?
Basically,
we had our Chicos and so
They're not
forth
stupid.
like this. Yeah?
They knew it would they knew it would entertain people. They knew that it was going to go viral. They knew all of that.
So he said she's a plant, yeah?
I wouldn't even put
A
it past
breakdancing
anything,
plant.
bro. How much money is made in all of this? Somebody owns content. Do you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I wouldn't put it past them.
Well, you know what? as we'll say again, it's
moolah.
very good and refreshing to see breakdance as part of the Olympics.
100.
Because I believe it's a skill that takes masters.
100.
Yeah? And like, salute to man like John Zili, who's bringing out the hip-hop school for all of these things. You get me?
100.
The main takeaway from this is keep breakdancing in the Olympics and get rid of that fucking thing where the horses are dancing.
What, that
Lose
equestrian
that.
stuff?
Lose that. That's got to go. That is not an Olympic sport, fam. There is nothing athletic about it. Leave it alone, bro.
Listen, there's a lot of skill in that, you know. There's a lot of skill in getting the horse to side trot. I look like it's wearing a tutu.
Lose it,
Do you know what?
I'm not hearing it.
They should, you know,
Lose
honestly,
it, bro.
I kind of agree with him though. They should have like a separate Olympics for animals. Because there's a lot of animals that could be trained to do a lot of interesting things. So like,
I agree, but that's called crafts and all of that thing there, yeah?
Yeah.
Right now,
They
we're
should have a
dealing with,
collective,
like,
innit?
Yeah,
They should have a
but
collective
that's
thing.
a person doing that. Yeah? As much as the horse is dancing, that's someone learning
Isn't
how
it just
to kick
fucking
tie and
boring
disperse.
though, bro?
What?
Fucking-
Tommy's on shots. You get me? You hear it, yeah?
Bro,
we don't want to hear
hashtag
no
shots.
more of your horse dancing. You get me? We're taking horse dancing out of Olympics now. You get me? It's not favoured. Nobody wants it, especially if it's Tommy. Shots for 2024. No more horse dancing, you know? I like, you know, going through the spectrum of things. Like, I've been having a lot of laughs lately because I find media a very funny place to be. You know,
That's an understatement.
we even said we're not going to touch it, but I want to touch this riot subject, yeah?
Okay.
And the reason I want to touch it is because I've seen people look so stupid.
100.
Yeah? Over the last few days, I've seen people look so stupid trying to account for their racism, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And it's incredible that in 2024, we are even having this conversation, yeah? Because it shows how limited-minded people can be, but how there is still a problem.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
If we're gonna talk about this, then
Shout about it.
then let me do it this way.
Do it.
Forget about all these racist, bar-led, fucking
Weirdos.
far-right weirdos, yeah, because obviously that's expected, bruv. They're a minority, but they're a very loud, dangerous minority, so that's who they are. Do you know what I mean? And they're always gonna make noise. But look at Walthamstow, look at Bristol, look at Lewisham.
The stand-ups,
and
yeah?
how people turned up with the anti-racism marches, bruv. That's what we got to highlight. Forget about these, man. We don't need to talk about these, man. We should talk about that. Do you know what I mean? Because these, man, I saw screenshots from the Tommy Robinson ball-head fucking group chats saying, "Oh, we're outnumbered, boys. Like, we better not turn up, bruv." Listen,
Yo,
that's what we need to highlight, man.
Was Vix Mensa wake up in the morning and said, PSA, this is a bird call. Anyone that's about this, stand on your square because we're not having shit.
Yeah, fuck
And by
'em.
the
Yeah,
end of the day, the unity that we got to see shows that there's still a community in this country, you know?
Yeah. It's,
No
do
matter
you know
what happens.
But what I was shocked about is I knew when I knew all the things were happening up north, in north part of England, you know, standard because I've been around there. I know different parts of northern England and been around a lot, done a lot of music with a lot of people there. But you know, when it comes to London, and I heard that there were going to be riots in London, I was like, they are brave. Like London, it ain't that place. Do you know what I'm saying?
But
like,
what you got to remember is it's
you lot
always
are really stupid, like to come to London. And I mean, these are Londoners as well, obviously. But you know, like it cracks me up because I'm from France, and you know, like growing up there, rioting, we rioted like every day, man. As a youth, I rioted every day, brother. Like we fought police every day because we had to survive. They were killing us. So at the end of the day, that's a different thing. That's institutional racism. Here is interesting because it's hard to know where you stand a lot of the time because it's hard to kind of believe what everybody's saying to you. You know, it's very easy to smile and say the right words. And I think that seems to me as an outsider like the British way a lot of the time. Do you know what I'm saying? Like people are kind of encouraged to kind of like be like, oh, you know, like this is the political correct way of saying this without having to deal with the consequence that you guys don't want to clearly deal with. Like, I'm a very raw person, man. I've had to deal with a lot of straight consequences.
Completely correct. Bunna's wrong, yeah?
But what I'm saying is like, I agree with you. In London, it's good. I knew I was going to see that. We know London,
But
the London
look
we live in.
Look at
you know
it for real. Where did they riot? What, Trafalgar Square or whatever? Or where did they riot?
Nowhere really.
I don't
People
even know.
talk about riot. They burnt down
Because then how are they gonna go and riot in Tottenham, or how are they gonna go riot in flipping Wood Green or Hackney, or that's not gonna happen.
That's why they're not here. That's why they're choosing
happen.
these other places.
It's like I said. On the surface, these men are some loud, dangerous people, but it's really a minority, bruv. It's like I said, look at Walthamstow, look at Lewisham, look at all them examples, bruv, of how they're outnumbered, really.
I'm being that guy and taking us into territory we weren't meant to go, but ha! I want to talk my piece, yeah? but, you know, we could do this all night and we could be absolutely controversial about this thing. But in true fashion, we've had an absolute great radio show. Femi came in here, showed us that, you know, the Wanya's are still alive, the Jodeci's are still real, the R&B was real. You get me? Large up to Scan and Dom G for coming through. If you know what to do, make sure you're there on Saturday for the Pass the Torch event in honor of Ty, because we celebrate him every single year.
That's my son.
And the last thing to do is say, Guardz up!
Guardz up!
You are